Zion, and the Lord Yahweh will discover the secret parts.
Yeah, that primary curse went on you so-called black people.
Yep.
The Lord smited your head with baldness, man. That's why you can't grow long flowing hair. Yeah.
And everything that you use in that whole stripper culture, black culture, Instagram, culture, all the long nails, all that, all the makeup and all these things here, and all of the scantily clad clothing, all those things, okay, are going to be taken away. The Lord, I'm about to read it. He's about to take all that away. Then what you're going to be doing? You're going to see who's who when all that's taken away from you. It says, in that day the Lord will take away the bravery of their tinkling ornaments about their feet. You're going to be tiptoeing. You ain't going to be trying to with the ankles, trying to make noise and draw attention to yourself. I ain't gonna front. In the world, when a woman knew how to walk in heels, that the sound of her walking the right way was like, damn, these men that understood would be looking. But they know she's so balanced, she know how to let that surface sound like a damn Clydesdale walking through there. The strut, right? Jake will be able to look and get attention.
Same thing in the animal.
Yeah.
You know, with the birds, how their flamboyantness, when they're real colorful,
exactly.
The way they do their so-called mating ritual.
Yep.
The walk is just the same thing.
The same ideas, right?
Like a mate dance.
That's exactly what it is.
It's called the catwalk.
Yep. Exactly. Yep. All that's gonna be taken away because ain't nobody gonna be wanting you to make joining
attention
together, you know, to be in love together. They're gonna be wanting to eat your ass, man. Y'all better watch that movie, The Road. Charlize Theron, when she made that movie, she was a decent looking woman. What do you think happened to her when she walked out of that house? She told them what was gonna happen. They're gonna rape me and eat me. And probably rape the son and eat him too.
Yeah, dudes are gonna be trading you out for goods.
Because they don't have the heart to kill you. But the next one will.
You're gonna be used as a sex object, you know?
That's if you find somebody that got food. They don't have food.
Whatever's good, whatever you can give me.
Get that back, you know? Let me get a piece of that thigh. We're gonna piece you out.
Whatever you can give me, I got this, you know? This girl captive.
911 ain't gonna be working.
Oh.
Doing hyperinflation.
All that monopoly money life that y'all living, with all these invisible walls of protection on you. That's why I said the bravery of that, man, that ain't gonna be there. You gotta understand the day of the Lord that's coming, man. That ain't gonna be there. If you don't have a man of the Lord that actually cares about you, that you've done right by, you're finished.
And it's the spirit you mentioned that because what does it go into the very next chapter?
Exactly.
It's gonna be so bad that
you guys are Israelite.
Yes, sir.
Dude, I lived in New York City. I've seen you guys a bunch of times in New York City, dude.
What's up?
You're out here now?
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Oh, well, you know, I know I'm the bad guy, but I want to tell you something. You're going to piss off the people I fucking hate. I'm glad to see you guys out here.
And you,
How's that?
you may not.
I'm happy to see you guys out here.
Let me say this, bro. You may not be a bad guy.
I don't want to be, but hey,
just by spirit, we don't know, but just by spirit, not by flesh, you could be on that side. But more importantly, if your spirit vibes with what we're talking about, that's an easy indicator but what you gonna do with that if that's true?
You guys make certain people angry, and those kind of people, I fucking hate them too, dude. So I'm glad to see you. All right?
All right, bro.
Perfect out, man. I'm glad to see you guys out west. I'm glad to see you. Come to Phoenix, dude. I live in Phoenix. Go down there.
We got brothers too.
Yeah, go down. Yeah, well, make them mad down there, dude.
You talking about?
Yeah. Probably a Jake. You know, you don't know. That's right here. You know, that's what I think. You know. Anyway, it continues to say, in verse 18 again says, in that day the Lord will take away the bravery of their tinkling ornaments about their feet and their calls and their round tires like the moon. All that BBL, hip ass.
everything that enhances your beauty. All types of trinkets and gadgets and everything that enhances your beauty, the Lord will take away.
Yep. I'm not gonna read the list. You know, we don't have to read the list.
Kind of like what's happening to America. America's beauty is being taken away.
Yep.
You
It's
know?
like the women of the country being downgraded. Look, women used to be beautiful just by putting on a dress. Just putting a dress on was enough. And you know, a couple hundred years ago. Now, And look at those slavery ass dresses. Remember Birth of a Nation? How he cleaned that one dark skinned chick up? She was hot after that, right? She was like, damn, she didn't even have a nice, like a elegant dress. It was just basic, no bright colors, but she looked a lot better. But what, that was enough for a man. Now, these bitches gotta go above and beyond.
She gotta be ass naked now.
Man. You know?
When your character is sick, you gotta try to bring the rest of yourself up.
Yep, you hiding something.
Yeah, kind.
Exactly. Now you want me to jump
It's
down,
like,
right?
yeah, now she wants to. This how low she's been brought. When she become 300 pounds, she still want to force you
Yeah.
to
To treat
you
her
still
like
got to see that as beauty.
yeah.
I'm black
You know?
and I'm beautiful.
Yeah.
Like,
She
what
cut
is
all
it?
her hair off. She's still beautiful.
Who was it that said
Yeah.
that? It's like,
It's
man,
just
why the
bald.
fuck we gotta praise Lizzo for it, man? Why we gotta praise Lizzo?
The standard is that fucking low.
Yeah.
We gotta praise this bitch, bro.
And Corey Holcomb, bro, he always be going in, bro. He said something, he was like, hey, don't nobody want Lizzo, man. You don't want to, wake up the day after, smack it, next thing you know, she got her hairnet on or something like that. He said she come out the bathroom snorting this shit.
Yeah, right. And you wake up to that off. After that
Post-nut
clarity.
clarity.
Yeah, nobody want to do that. Hey, because even in her music, she don't push out a good vibration in her music. What's the difference between her and Queen Latifah? When Queen Latifah was doing music, she had a better vibe about herself. She carried herself a better way. You know, there's big women out there that still got good sense and good vibe and energy and all of
Yeah.
that.
That carry yourself with some type of decency and respect.
Integrity.
Yeah.
We're not talking about you. We're talking about the ones that's just the same thottish ass mentality as these little skinny women with with that same thottish mentality. You know, and there's some, we're not talking about the ones that's right. We're talking about the ones that ain't, which are the majority. You said the fourth chapter?
Yeah.
I started verse.
I mean, the third chapter was basically what the Lord would do to us,
Yep.
and especially during a time of war. In a time of war, you don't have access to nothing. So you women are going to be, basically desolate, and you're not going to have access to all the teats and, like it talks about in Isaiah the 32nd chapter, man.
Yep.
You know,
All those benefits, the benches.
vintage is
fail.
going to fail for you.
Yep.
So when you lose all these things, you're going to be destitute, and you ain't going to know what to do.
Yeah.
And a man in that time is going to be, finally in your eyes, he's going to be found to be worthy and valuable as he's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Right now, you don't see value in the men because you benefit from every damn thing.
And the enchantment, talking about enchantment, the enchantment of these goddamn movies, man. It used to be where these superhero women would fight the weaker of the bad guys, or vice versa, and it'd be kind of an even battle, and then she might pull it out. Now it's like one-on-one versus the hero.
Hey, bro, they got the new Thor coming out.
And I bet it's a
Thor
woman.
basically hung it up, and this bitch get the hammer now, man.
Tell you,
I'm like,
tell
man, I
you,
don't see that shit.
tell you. Mrs. Marvel and shit. Come on, man.
Yeah. Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel, that's a Mrs. Marvel
Oh,
or
yeah?
whatever now. It's like this straight up a chick now.
Yeah, Esau pushing hard that woman empowerment shit.
Yeah.
Didn't Queen Latifah do the Equalizer?
Equalizer,
Yep,
yeah.
she's a new equalizer.
Oh, what?
Queen Latifah
Yeah,
got a
she's
TV
the
show
Equalizer.
based on the Denzel movie, The Equalizer. She's the new equalizer.
So she can fight and all that
And
shit.
what's funny, today I was talking to the kids. I said, hey, did y'all see that video? It said, when men don't hold back, you gotta need to go watch that shit. Man. When men, and this is about in the sports realm, when men don't hold back. Imagine in the war.
Imagine in
Man.
Jacob's trouble.
Man,
Martial law.
man, you know?
It's like,
So that's why this comes into play, right? Isaiah chapter 4, verse 1, and in that day
This is
said,
when these women are finally going to cooperate. They have to be totally they have to be totally brought down and humbled.
right,
you gonna see
To
women.
finally see the value in men.
yeah,
Yeah.
And not just any old man. Because in that day, a man of the Lord is going to be
More valuable.
precious, found precious.
Yeah.
and you read this in the 1611, the the caption, right? It tells you kind of what the chapter's about. It says,
It's like ain't no man in that day gonna be a Casanova to you.
no,
Hey, we gonna
no.
hey, we gonna basically
Tell you what
deal
it
with
is.
you for a minute and go to the next one, man.
Yep.
You know, ain't gonna be no fucking romantic, fucking 5-star dinners and
All
rose petals and
distracted,
shit.
yeah,
No,
distracted
man,
and
get
shit.
that Hollywood shit out of here. Ain't gonna be like that.
In the caption in this chapter, it says, in the extremity of evils, Yahweh kingdom shall be a sanctuary. Right? Isaiah 4:1. And in that day 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach.
Hey, only let us be called by your name. What is that implying? Let us marry you.
Yep. That's how you.
We want to be your wives.
Yep.
We need the protection. We see your value.
Yep.
You ain't gotta do much. We'll take care of the rest. Just let us come up under you.
Break the laws of taking care of me. I'll take care of you. But just let me, like all your duties, just let me be up under you.
Let me come up under that hedge.
Under your hedge and protection, under that umbrella, so to speak.
Somebody get 2nd Ezra 16 and I think like 33.
Yep.
This is why. It's gonna get bad out here for these women. You had it too easy and good for far too long.
Yep.
It was, and it's never supposed to be. The last 50, 60 years was a new thing created in the earth.
Yep.
Jeremiah
Only
31 and
capacity
22.
made.
That was new, and that was only just but for a moment.
That's an experiment
That was an experiment that
proven to
proves
go wrong.
why the Lord said for the man,
Yep.
going back to Genesis 3, and
Yeah.
he shall rule over his wife.
Yep.
Her husband shall rule over her,
And he shall, yeah. Yep.
and he shall rule over her,
Her desire shall be to thy husband,
and he shall rule over her. Now you understand why.
Yep.
Now you understand.
Who else got it?
Go ahead.
2nd Ezra 16 and 33.
It's for your own good, man. This ain't the.
This ain't a self.
They thinking that once that happens, oh man, man's gonna take the world back over.
They gonna just.
And they're gonna put us in a cage and
They gonna rape us
they're
all
gonna rape
day.
us to death and this
Yeah.
and that. It's just crazy,
You know
man.
what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
and this is our wives.
Yeah.
Think
Right.
it's, you know, come on.
Like you're not thinking about the bigger picture here.
You're not thinking why you're gonna need this protection?
Right. This is gonna tell it.
This is to bring everything back into its rightful order,
Yep. You need this extreme
You know?
evil to happen.
so we can prosper again.
Right?
So you can live long on the earth. We live long on the earth
Long and happy
and happy.
and blessed.
Come on, man. Go ahead, bro.
2nd Ezra 16 and 33. It says, the virgins shall mourn, having no bridegrooms. The woman shall mourn, having no husbands. Their daughters
They all
shall...
gonna get killed off. A lot of these men, these simps that they choose, and even these the Ray Rays and the thug niggas, they gonna die off out here, man.
Yeah.
Little June bugs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Crip Max, the Whack 100s, they gonna be slain out here. Who you gonna come up under next? You know? You see these niggas as security now. But it's gonna be nothing in that day. Them niggas gonna be far removed. Esau gonna take them out. Some of these men, they're gonna get sent off into the war. Definitely not coming back. So it's gonna be left with the elect, the Israel of the Most High.
Yeah.
That's gonna be under that heavenly celestial hedge of protection.
And when you watch these black and white movies from like the 40s, it shows you what happened to society when men went to war and died off. These women didn't think their husbands were coming back. And there were movies where they had the husband come back and then die. They had even one where a husband lived and came back and didn't go back home to his wife. And they ran into each other, you know. He let her go off and be with another man, you know.
Because it wasn't the same.
It wasn't the same no more.
Wasn't the same.
She was out there dodging around.
The war did him a favor.
Did him a favor. She was out there dodging around and shit.
Yeah.
You know, but they was quick to hop on the next guy.